I noticed a man following me for quite some time, so I pulled out my phone to record in case anything happened.
Are you following me? Can you stop? Yeah, what the fuck? Can you stop following me? Okay, this is scary as fuck. He like literally followed me down the block.
Oh yeah, he's definitely doing it now too. Be careful.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh, my heart is pounding.
First thing I want to say is shout out to the man who understood what was going on and decided to stand there as a barrier between the strange weirdo and the woman that was simply minding her business. Often on this platform, I've tried to give women a little bit of insight, a little bit of information on how to look out for themselves, give examples, real world examples of things happening to women, examples of guys trying to follow them home, guys breaking in, guys stalking them, or a variety of other things. And I did that in order to make a lot of women aware that there are people out here, there are individuals here that don't have your best interest at heart. They're only there for one or two things, and none of them are good at all. And this is a clear-cut case of that yet again. This is why I tell women that you need to always pay attention to your surroundings. Don't be on your phones. Whenever I walk out into the malls or the stores, what have you, I see women distracted on their phones, which is never a good thing. There's been videos I've showcased where you have men following women in a Lowe's or a large department store, and none of these guys have a basket. None of these guys have any items in their hands, but yet they're working in twos, threes, or mores, and they're going through the aisles and they're specifically looking for and looking to see if women have somebody with them or if they don't. And if they don't have somebody with them, they will continue to follow them through the store. And once they get to the checkout line, those same guys will already be outside waiting for that woman to get to her car. Like I said before, women need to pay attention. Get off of your phones. Get off of your headphones. Get off of your AirPods. Whatever you're doing that is a distraction where it is keeping you from looking at your surroundings, paying very close attention. Get off of any of that. If the moment in time that you need to be on your phone, one or two things needs to be happening. You need to be calling for help, either by way of some male relative, family member, friend, or by way of calling police and having them directly on the line, or you need to be recording like this woman was doing. And the other thing I want to point out as well is that at the moment in time that something like this takes place and you have video evidence of the individual, like I said, she has a clear-cut visual of his face. We got video directly of his face. We know exactly what he sounds like, what it was that he was wearing. At that moment in time, somebody should have called the police while she was still recording so that the police can specifically respond to that area so that they could get the evidence and they could also get that guy. I'm not sure if they may have been able to get him on anything or charge him with anything. I'm not sure, but the police will at least know what this guy looks like. They would at least have his face. And again, I'm trying to tell women, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Women, y'all need to be telling your daughter the exact same things because these young girls out here, they're distracted, they're in full-fledged conversations. Whenever they happen to go to the store, somebody can get pretty much right up on them or right next to them. And at that moment in time, it's over. They can use whatever means that they want to use in order to specifically get to a person. This is another reason why I have advocated for, and I've told women many of times on this platform, on many platforms, go out there and get your license to carry. If you cannot get your license to carry because of the state that you are in, fine, no problem. We'll go out to a state that you can get a license to carry. Take you, your girlfriends, your daughter, if she's old enough, other women in your family, go take a girls trip and learn how to shoot. Learn how to be proficient with using a gun. Learn the ins and the outs of that weapon. Yes, you may not be able to use that license directly in your state, what have you, and all this other type of great deal, but you know how to handle a gun. You know how to use a gun, how to disassemble a gun. You pretty much the things that you need to know. And then on top of that, learn some self-defense training. Instead of taking girls trips, instead of spending all of this money that you got on going to Jamaica, going to Korea, going to all of these other places, instead of spending money on fashion, spending money on the hair and makeup, take all of your girls and go learn some self-defense training. Go do that. Make that a thing. Make that a theme. Because the moment in time that you guys know any of this information, now you guys who were once students are now teachers. And now instead of having other women pay directly somebody else for it, you can either start up your own classes or you can just teach other women and girls for free. And you can pass on the information, and the information keeps getting passed on. Like I said, there's a multitude of ways to fix and alleviate some of these situations, or at least enable the survivability for women and girls out here to be better than what they are at this moment in time. Right? Again, that's the only reason I wanted to bring up this video, because any other time that I happen to talk about things, people tend not to listen. So the ones that tend to listen to me when I talk about these videos, much love, respect, and appreciation. Well, thank you for your time. And I hope that you have a long life, and I hope that you and the people that you love will be safe.